Hello everyone, welcome back. Elise was in my campsite recently and I got her to move in actually on like the first try, and she chose Hans to kick out, which worked out really well for me. Spoiler alert, for the next time we play on Kringle, whenever that's gonna happen, I went with my second account to this island, adopted Hans, and now he lives on Kringle. It's gonna be a great time. Other than that, everything has been going pretty well here. It snowed. We have like a foot of snow outside. I am in Southern Virginia. And what that means is when they treat and plow the roads, they don't come into like the neighborhoods. They only do like the big multi-lane roads and then like more main roads and stuff like that. So like they'll only do, for example, the main road that you turn off of to come into the different neighborhood developments. So right now today, this is the second day of this big storm. All of the main roads are down to the pavement, but there's still a foot of snow untouched in the entire neighborhood. A few driveways have been shoveled, but not everybody's. My parents' house is in like a cul-de-sac, so you look outside and it's literally a blanket of snow. It's beautiful. I love it. Also, I made red velvet donuts last week for Valentine's Day, and they were really good. I got like these donut molds off of Amazon. They're the non-stick silicone ones, and I found a recipe somewhere online. I just googled like baked red velvet donuts or whatever. It was fairly simple. It used a red velvet cake mix, and then you just popped it in the oven. I just wasn't a fan of the frosting recipe that it came with, like for the actual donut recipe. It wasn't a glaze at all. It was a very much thick cream cheese frosting, and it used heavy cream, and I just didn't like the flavor or the texture of it all that much. I should have just made like a cinnamon roll glaze or something, or a regular glaze. It would have been much better in my opinion in terms of like the flavor and the overall experience. So I mean, so far I'm doing pretty good on my 2025 resolutions. I am baking a little more often than I usually am, and I have my gaming PC. At this point, it is all set up. I have The Sims 2 on there. I played it a little bit last night. I just renovated one of the houses in Pleasant View. That video will be coming out soon, unless you're watching this in the distant future and it's already out, in which case go watch that. It was actually pretty easy for me to get the game to work. I did not use the Legacy Edition from EA. I used the Ultimate Collection, but it doesn't run through the EA app. So I had that, and I used the community fixes that are out there, and it works very well in my limited time of playing it. I just need to fix the UI issue. I'm going to talk about this a little bit in the video where I do the house renovation, but I wasn't a fan of the fact that like when I changed the game resolution, nothing actually happened. Like the resolution didn't change. I'm using the RPC launcher from Lazy Duchess, and that has like the borderless mode, because when you play in full screen, I guess it's more unstable, and I didn't want to play in windowed mode. So we have that going on, and then I guess there are issues with the resolution changing because you have to have it set to the resolution of your monitor only because it's borderless. And for me, I wasn't able to really see the UI at all when it was in 1080p, so I had to change my monitor resolution to 720, and that in turn changed the game resolution because I set the launcher to use the system resolution instead of the application resolution. I think I can maybe use the graphics rules maker to edit the resolution to 720. I'm gonna try that. It might not work, but like I can't help but trying anyway. So we're in a new era now here. Like I said in previous videos, we're not gonna stop Animal Crossing stuff. We're gonna keep doing that, but like I'm gonna also branch out into other games. I'm really looking forward though to playing more on my winter island, especially because we have the snow on the ground here. To me, it just makes it feel extra cozy and fun. It's gonna be a really great time. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for my layout. The next video I'm going to have come out for Kringle is just gonna be destroying everything and then kind of trying to build it back up. I don't know yet. I think I might just flatten the whole island, and then in the video after that we'll start building, because I still don't really know any layout ideas. I also want to look at some winter dream addresses. I might do that in a video as well. At least I have that like as a placeholder on my content calendar, so we'll see what happens there. But I think I already did a vacation home for Elise. If I didn't do that already, I might not do it on this channel. I talked about this prior. I'm just kind of like burnt out with Happy Home Paradise, but again, like everything is fit to be seen here. Not saying I'm going to totally stop Happy Home Paradise videos here, but I might just do them less often than I previously did. Depends on how I'm feeling. Anyway, I love how the interior of her house came out. I really didn't have an idea when I came into doing this. I just knew that I wanted to redo it. And I love it when we have hardwood floors instead of the carpeting. Not that that carpet is terrible, but I just like giving them nicer flooring and then adding area rugs and stuff where I see fit. However, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.